Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Okay. Boy, you know what really is helpful if you plug the microphone in. That's a pro tip for you right there, is to plug your microphone in. This has been, I'm going to be completely honest with you, an extremely stressful week. And especially an extremely stressful weekend, because this is the final week. Like, tomorrow begins finals. Hi, hello, I'm sorry, I need I'll go on a whole thing about that, but that's why I currently look as terrible as I feel. Hello, Zimran. Hi, Chris. Thank you so much for removing the spammy comments. I'm sorry, you're right, I did not see those. And hello, Yovita. Yes, long time no see. Also, I wish I was growing a beard, Zimran. I unfortunately just can't. You can see, it's if anything, it's a dad goatee, but there's nothing on the sides. This is just the result of me not having time over the past few days to shave or really shower. When I tell you I have been doing nothing but working on schoolwork, I mean it. I've been cooped up in this room doing absolutely I don't think I've stepped outside today or yesterday. No, I take that back. I did step outside yesterday to drop off my ballot. But other than that, like, oh, can we get some focus? Hello? There we go. But other than that, I've just been at this desk working on a whole pile of papers that are right off screen, but unfortunately I don't think I can show you because it has like other students' full names on them and like privacy and all of that. But it has been a long week. How about you? How has your week been? I hope your week has been good. I hope your week's been better than mine. Also, if I feel like I kind of owe you a bit of an explanation as to where I was last week, why I couldn't stream. That, actually, is a really good reason. And I have pictures for that. The answer is simply, I was at the beach. It was lovely. I knew that it was my last week before finals, and so I wanted to show you some pictures of it that I took. I just posted this on Instagram, but yeah, this was really, really cool. Just every now and then, you'll find these piles of rocks. I don't know who does them. I'm assuming that they're real. That's ridiculously cool. How? How did they can you imagine having that much balance to do that? And then just like leave that there? I don't understand where these spawn in. But it's so cool to see. So I saw that on the beach, and then the sunset was absolutely beautiful. This is in Malibu. Yeah, it was just a gorgeous time. These are all out of order. There we are with my grandma. I knew that this was the last weekend before the stress of finals, so really just wanted to have a day just to relax it before. And boy, am I glad that I did that. It was a lovely time. There's Emmy. I almost posted this. She's doing a little lick with her paper thin tongue. It was a wonderful day just to relax and have absolutely zero stress. And I miss that. Oh gosh. Yo, Vita, you're traveling to the other side of the country in about 2 weeks and have to memorize all the songs you're going to perform. Oh my gosh. Good luck. What am I saying? You got this. You 100% got this. No question. Zimran, your week has been good. Finished yard working for most of your clients. Nice. Isn't that such a feeling of relief once you're like, I know that I have that when I realize like I'm more than halfway done with something. So congratulations, you got this. I have about 40 songs. Jeez. Good luck. No, you got this. You've 100% got this. So yeah, I mean, other than that, one final, just a selfie on the beach. That's all. It was a lovely time. Now, what has made this really hard too is the fact that I have been, it's only a part-time job, but still, I work as a photographer. Somebody took this behind the scenes photo of me as I was shooting some event. Hey. So trying to deal with the final stress and also like, you know, be a photographer, which means I have to be physically present for hours and hours and hours. It's been a lot. And I realize I'm in an incredibly lucky position. I have no real room to complain, but I'm complaining anyways. Oh, I did take a quick little break though, and just make this. I thought it was cute. And I'm just showing you all of my photos for the week now. I'm sorry. And finally, voted. So, yee, vote, kiddos. That was me. That's what I did yesterday. That was me stepping outside to walk to the official ballot drop box. So there you are. There are pretty much all of my photos from the past 2 weeks, actually, not just 1 week. I'm sorry. I'm so dead tired. Like, I'm trying to really be upbeat and energetic for you, but I'm so dead tired. For some reason, this semester in particular is seeming very, just overwhelming is a good word for it, to be totally honest with you. Like, there was a big project that our professor like told, and not to, I don't know, I probably shouldn't be airing this out in public, but like I am still a little bit upset about it. One of my professors had told us like that we don't need to do this project this semester. It's okay. She'll just, you know, pretend like it was never a thing. So, you know, nobody in class did it. And then last night we get a message from her saying, actually, I changed my mind. I do want you to do this. This project was supposed to occur the entire, like take place over the entire semester. It's very long. And I've literally had to do it all in one day. Which means I have had, like this is my 3rd day in a row that I had scheduled to study for exams. I have not done one lick of studying. I have not opened any books. I have only focused on this project. And I don't know, I'm feeling very, very overwhelmed and just a bit disappointed that I feel like I'm going to fail my exams because I've put so much time into this project. And they're about on equal levels of like grading weight. So if it was if the exam was more grading weight, then I would just say screw that, I'll just focus on the exam, but that's not the case. They're about equal. And now I'm still wondering though if I made the wrong choice. I don't know. I guess we'll see tomorrow, because tomorrow morning is when I turn it in, or specifically when I present it. Here's hoping I can make it not sound like it was done all in one day. Literally, I have this whole stack of papers right over there. You need a hug. Thank you. I want a hug right now. Although I'm pretty sweaty. You know what's not helped a lot? It's been really hot today. And I have I have a window air conditioning unit that I could turn on, but I'm just trying to save some electricity. So yeah, that sure has not been helping my mood all day. From 2 days, I'm taking care of my friend's cat who's in my room right now. Oh, I haven't slept much last night because this cat sleeps all day and becomes active at night when I'm trying to sleep. Oh gosh, yep. Pet sitting. Very much relate to that. I am so sorry. You are doing an incredibly good and wonderful thing for your friend, and that makes you a great friend. But yeah, it still grates on you. So I totally understand what you're going through. But serious good on you for doing it. You're doing a really good thing. Oh man. Okay, can I say real quick, totally unrelated to anything, but shout out to Target for these bad boys. Some like lint for glasses cleaners. These are literally my favorite thing in life as somebody that now has converted to the glasses life, and frequently still, every time this genius holds his camera up to his eye, bumps his thumb into his glasses, thus causing back of the thumbprints all in my lenses constantly. Because I'm holding up the camera like this, right? And then I go, because I'm also, for some reason I look through cameras with my left eye and not my right, even though my left eye is my bad eye. And bump, constantly hit my right thumb on the edge of my glass. So, totally not a spawn or anything, but shout out to Target's pre-moistened alcohol lens wipes. Plus they're cool. They feel cool. And on a day like today when it's so hot, that is very much appreciated. It's so hot. Okay. So thank you for letting me just kind of complain here for a while. What's something good that has happened in your life? Something positive, something special, something, what's been the highlight of your week? Because for me, it definitely was going to the beach. That was also, I'm getting pretty good at falling asleep in public places. That used to be something that I could never do, but I did it again. And in fact, accidentally fell asleep and did not take into account the sun moving throughout the sky. And then the shade moved out from on top of me. And when I woke up, because I fell asleep on my back. Yeah, on my back, right? No, on my stomach. Hang on, I need to like visually show you this. So I fell asleep like this, right? My entire body, wait, you need to be able to see my legs, that's the whole point. Excuse me, chair. I fell asleep like, there we go. My entire body was like this, right? Covered. I woke up and only the, like this of my back was in shade. All the rest of me had been in the direct sunlight for like an hour, and I now look like a lobster. I was so red, and I'm just waiting, since the pain has mostly gone away, I'm just waiting now for it to get really itchy and start to peel, because that's what happens to me. I'm a skin peeler. In fact, and sorry this is so gross, but there was a video that I recorded a long time ago at this point, where my skin was peeling in it. Like my neck skin was peeling. because I had gotten really sunburned because I had fallen asleep in the sun. And I was just really hoping that no one would notice. And boy, people did. In fact, I wonder if I can find it. Do you mind if we go on another, like, Chris nostalgia experience real quick? Because I remember exactly... It was right after... Oh gosh, wait, that would have been like... Oops. Wait, what? Oh. I think it would have been just on this channel. It was the one right after the cruise. Yes, the Caribbean cruise. Sort by date oldest, and I believe that was on this channel. We will find this. We will find this. It's California edition. No! Is it not on this channel? Did I take it down? Oh, here it is. Here it is. I think this is it. Where my skin was peeling during it. Yes! Yep, you can see my neck skin is peeling off because it got so sunburned. So I'm just waiting. There's a great pause frame for you. I'm just waiting for that to happen to my entire back and legs and feet. Hasn't happened quite yet. If you want a screenshot, there you go. There's a screenshot. But I know that it's coming. Hi, Cassidy. Oh, yes. I agree. What an interesting time. Truly. Context, I fell asleep on the beach. Like an idiot. And now I'm just waiting for my entire, like, back and back of my legs and bottom of my feet to start peeling. So that's what the context of that was. Oh, I'm sorry, Evita. I'm glad you're feeling better, and I hope that you continue to have a full recovery. Oh, gosh. You know what's been kind of neat? Just for the fun of it, I filmed, and also because, I don't know, it has something, like, it apparently increases the playback bitrate. I did film another video this past week before, like, and I exported it once again in 8K. I'm just having fun doing that. I don't film them in 8K, but apparently it, like, kind of tricks YouTube into serving your content in 4K at a higher bitrate. That's dope. So next video coming up should be in 8K if you want that. If you want to see all of my pores. Then, wait, if you want to see all of my pores, then you can. There we go. Oh gosh, I'm so stressed. Dude, I have so much homework to do tonight. Yeah, I also fell asleep once for a few hours. My skin was burned for weeks. Yup, can relate. Can relate. Film at 144p and export 8K. Big brain time. Yes, this man found the secret. He figured it out. That's how you trick YouTube. Bammo. I wonder what that would look like. Yeah, I wonder what that would sound like is a better way to put that. Probably not great. I'd venture to guess that. I might go out on a limb and say that. I guess I can give you a little spoiler about what the video is about. And it's basically the core message of it is the person that you think of yourself as, the personality that you know yourself to be is gone. They aren't real. And all that matters is your next decision. You know, you're not locked into the idea of yourself that you have. And quite frankly, your life is just made up of you are your actions is a philosophy that I hold. I don't know if it's a little obvious. And so this semester I've really taken up a personal project to, you know, life was meant to be lived and experienced. Life is meant to be experienced. And I've held myself back from so many experiences just because it's like, oh, but that's not, I mean, Chris of the past wouldn't have done that, so therefore I shouldn't today. That Chris of the past doesn't exist. And you're not beholden to your former self for changing. It is okay to change your mind. And a great example of this is, and I know that this is going to blow Chris McGowan's mind, but I ate a tomato just to see if I could, because that is, I know it sounds silly, but this for me was kind of the moment that I thought okay, I can actually do this. I've always hated tomatoes. It's been a genuinely, not even for the branding of this, but just for myself. It's been something that I've just known myself as. I'm the guy that doesn't that will spit out tomatoes. And I was actually out with a friend and ordered a salad, and it contained a tomato, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna eat this. I'm not even gonna slather it in anything to kind of diffuse it. I may not like it. My immediate reaction may be disgust, but I'm gonna try and experience the experience of eating it with an open mind. I don't have to decide that I like it. I just have to experience it and not just push it to the side of the plate. And you know what? I can't say I enjoyed it, but I didn't hate it. And more importantly, I could understand why people like it. I've never had that before in my life. And so that kind of philosophy I've extended to many more things in my life. I tried sushi for the first time. I've never had sushi because I just thought, oh, that's something that I won't like, and it's something that I've never eaten in the past. Now eat a durian. Oh gosh, hold on, one step at a time. Oh goodness gracious. Thank you. Maybe next time that I'm with Susan, I'll try it again and try and keep an open mind. Maybe. No, I will try it. I'm resolving now. Because life is meant to be experienced. And I'm sick of feeling like so many of life's experiences are like landmines that I have to carefully navigate around. That's not a good way to live. You know, I felt like when I'm going to stick on the food theme because it kind of works really well. When I go to a restaurant and look through the menu and I'm like, okay, what of these can I have? Every single one is assumed to be this will, in my mind, it's this is filled with poison. You cannot eat this. So I have to find the one that has the least amount of poison. Something that I know, something that I already have prior experiences with. This also applies to going places. I'm very much a creature of habit, and it's if I've been to one particular location, I know what it's like, and so the next time that I'm trying to think of what to do, I'm way more inclined to go to a place that I already know what it's like. But again, that's no way to live. So that's been just kind of a challenge that I've given to myself, and what I filmed a video about. So yeah, so that hopefully should be out by tomorrow if I can get the captions done in time. It's hard to do captions and also work on, schoolwork, prep for finals. Woo woo! Fun. Also, hi Holton, I'm sorry. I should have said hi to you earlier. But hello. Oh, goodness gracious. This really has been just like Chris's therapy session, and I'm grateful. Something that I've been slowly working on is social events. Oh my gosh, yes, that's another great example, Chris. That's a perfect example. I'm voluntarily forcing myself to go to them, and it's turned out well. That is the definition of a perfect example, and I'm really proud of you for doing that. And, that's something that I've also been kind of trying to force myself to do. So, good. Oh, and yes, hi, James. I'm sorry. Hi. I'm so good for you. And I'm trying to follow your example and do the same thing as well. So, yeah, there's just kind of like Chris's emotional dumping onto you, all of this. I don't know what the takeaway is, but thanks for letting me just kind of get that off my chest. And honestly, just thank you for the mental break from all the stress that I've been dealing with today. Like, this is the most relaxed that I've felt in what feels like an eternity. In reality, has been like 48 hours. So, thank you. Or I guess 72 hours. Because thankfully, I did not have class today. So I basically had the entire day to work on this other project, which has been a godsend. You had a rough time more recently mentally. That's also very true. That's a whole thing. And thank you, Holton. Excuse me. Thank you. That means a lot. And yeah, the time before the exams is the most stressful. Can confirm. It's pretty rough. I will say that I've been trying not to be nice to everybody like I used to be, in the sense that I won't give people a nice reaction when they do something to me that bothers me. That's good. That's another angle of this. And that's a really good thing, and also good for you for standing up for yourself and not taking crap. I'm not a pushover, but I've let too much slide. So good for you for doing that. That's another example of just because you were one way in the past doesn't mean that you're locked into that. You don't owe past Cassidy continuing to do that in the future because that's the way that you've done it in the past. You don't owe past Cassidy anything. You owe your future self. Because again, then this current you making these decisions to change your behavior in 5 years, 10 years, when you're 70, I think it's like an actual line from the video, this will be your past Cass. And you head in that direction, one decision at a time. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single footstep. I basically just said the entire video. You don't even need to watch it. Sorry, it's still fresh in my mind. So yeah, is past Cassidy called Passidy? Oh gosh. I hate that made me chuckle genuinely. I was one way, but now I'm another, and the thing in between was him. Exactly. Ooh, my foot's asleep. Oh, that's That's annoying. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate your sacrifice. Oh gosh, what's a good way to get a foot no longer asleep? I need to like stand up and do a little dance. Ooh! This is not helping. It's putting my entire body weight on it. Sure did not make it feel better. Fun, fun, fun. What do you do when your foot's asleep? This has gone on for a long time. This is annoying. And also, so is this being out of focus. There we go. Oh my gosh, it's still... I'm gonna do a little dance. Get some circulation going in this leg because it needs it apparently. Okay, if you're not gonna push the blood, then I'll push it for you. There. Okay, it's starting to go away now. Thankfully. Ugh. Sorry about that. That was a distraction that had nothing to do with any of this conversation or anything. I've had my arm fall asleep so long that it felt dead. Jeez Louise. I've heard stories of people, doing that, falling asleep on their arm, and then they wake up and it's been without circulation for so long that, it's scary. I thankfully never experienced that myself, but sounds not fun. I just toss and turn on my bed or floor in agony if my foot is asleep. I hate it. Oh gosh. Chris should dance like Bully Maguire. Oh my god. Okay, so full disclosure, I don't think I've ever actually seen that movie. But it's something like, because he's walking and he does, hang on, I gotta face this way. He's walking and he goes like, right? And then he does like a, he's like, right? What does he do? He does something like that, right? Doesn't he kind of do like a this? I don't know. I've never seen that movie. I've just seen the memes about it, but I've never actually paid attention. There you are. There is some content for you right there. I have never regretted something more. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Zimran, for that. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. You Rhett and Link expensive dinner dance. I'm gonna be honest with you. Wait, that's a Rhett and Link reference that I don't get. I've been on a Rhett and Link binge lately, especially their old Good Morning Chia Lincolns. I've really been on an old binge. My only nickname was Jowic, which means Jupiter in Polish, which can be today's Polish word of the week. Jowic? Am I saying that? Jowic. Sorry, I forgot W, it makes a V sound. I'm sorry. There you are, the Polish word of the week. Thank you. I swear, if one person downloads this video and then loops that little dance part, I will come for you and I will find you and I will dance like that in front of you. And there's nothing you can do about it. Dun dun dun. Jovish. Oh, I'm sorry, Jovish, which means Jupiter. Neato. What are the other planets? I just I don't know what they translate to in anything other than English. Now that I think about it. Also, I think a long time. Oh gosh. I should have just kept my big mouth shut. Oh, goodness gracious. What song do you want it looped to? I mean, what? Is that a threat? Or a promise? I cannot. It's amazing. Chris, I can for 10 minutes. I have a load of paper. In fact, I think if I can't show you, I think if I like blur it a bit, I could show you just kind of the amount of paper. I can't show you anything specific because it does have like classmates information on there. But like you can see, that's all paper that every one of those papers I am currently filling out. There we go. I think that was a good way to do that. There we go. Okay, sounds good, Chris. Thank you. Sorry. Can you hear the parrots outside? We have parrots outside. And now they're completely quiet right as I call attention to it. Lovely. Give me the classmates information. It's for the loop video. Wow, the production value on this GIF is going to be incredible. Oh goodness gracious. Sometimes I do go back and rewatch these. And that will be a moment that I most certainly do not. That was as far as I'm concerned, it never happened. I am blissfully ignorant. And I will never be reminded of it, I'm sure. Cassidy Dreamer. Darn it, that's a really good pun. Cassidy, did anyone call you Classidy when you were in class? Cause that's like really good. GG for coming up with that. That was clever. I give you points for that. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah. How's Susan? She's good. What? I think she's been I'm not sure exactly how much I can say, but I'll say that she has been doing really good at the behind the scenes business stuff of making TikToks. I'll say that, which is really cool to see. So make of that what you will, or actually you'll see it soon, and I'm really proud of her for doing that. I was called Cassadoo by my parents. Aww. Not Cassaboo? Oh, Cassadoo. And Sassity and Casserole by my friends. That checks. That 100% checks. Sassity. Amazing. Also, hi! Hi, Hannah! Welcome! Oh gosh, what time is it? Oh yes, time zones. It's 4:37 a.m. Please get some sleep. Yes, Zimran and I are begging you. I mean, thank you, I'm honored, but this is not worth it. You need sleep. Oh gosh. Also, real quick, how's the mixing? Is the background music too loud? I just looked over and saw it was a touch intense. Should I bring it down a little bit? Like maybe like down just 4 decibels? Is that better? Hopefully that's a little bit better. I'm not sure, I'm operating blind here. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm almost like, I'm not wanting this stream to end because I know as soon as I do, and right after I get off the phone with Chris, it's just gonna be a mountain of headaches. You know what I need to do is I need to drink another cup of coffee. I had like 2 cups of coffee and a Monster today, and as you can see, it's not helping. I'm just like dead. Just dead. But can't sleep. There's too much to do. Legitimately don't have time to sleep. Thankful that I budgeted this time into planning out the day because, jeez Louise. It just feels like I'm trying to juggle multiple things, like multiple balls in the air, except I'm blindfolded, so I cannot remember how many things are in the air. And I don't know if I'm dropping things. So if I know what I need to do, it's not, I mean, that's also very stressful, but it's more just this nagging feeling in the back of my mind that there's a lot that I am forgetting, and it'll all be counted against me, because it almost doesn't even matter what I do. Like, oh, you studied really hard for that exam that was worth, 5% of your grade, but you forgot this project that was worth 10%. Ergo, your grade drops by 5%. Even if you studied really hard on that, for that exam, you should have been working on this project. Then, even if you bombed the test, you still would have done good. When I got to that point, I would just brain dump all my obligations onto a sheet of paper. That's a really good idea, and that is something that I do try and do a lot. In this point, though, it's genuinely, I don't remember what I've forgotten. Part of this, I love my professor, but they're not the best on the computer, and so a lot of it's just they'll mention something that's due, and then it's you better remember that. So, yeah. And I can't even write it down, because they're I don't want you to be looking down, I want you to be looking at me when I talk. So I'm I just have to remember everything! So I don't know if I've forgotten something really important. And I guess I'm just hoping I don't. I mean, you can't remember what you don't remember. So I guess I'll just plow ahead. Thank you, Holton. Did you get the syllabi for your classes? Yeah, although it's not really... I mean, I mentioned again, they're not wonderful on the computer, so it's more just a welcome letter, if anything. And I don't know, I'm still worried that I'm forgetting something essential. Yeah. Anyway, I'll know by tomorrow. Well, actually, Thursday, I believe, is my last day of finals. So thankfully they're short. It's not an entire week. It's 3 days in a row. But it's just gonna be not fun to get through these next 3 days. I know once they're over, they're done, and I can relax and definitely sleep in for an entire day. I'll just mark an entire day off my calendar, put my phone on Do Not Disturb, or just frankly turn it off, and just lay in bed the entire day. That sounds so nice. Anyway, yeah, the grading process is so stressful. And I'm honestly at least it's hard for me, but I'm just doing one. I'm just one student doing one assignment. I can't imagine for these professors how hard that is. So yeah, shout out to professors. Speaking of Thursday, that's the first day of the Virginia Homeschool Convention. Oh my gosh, memories, Chris! Oh my gosh. Yeah, so if you don't know, we snuck into it once. Did we sneak into it? I actually forget because we didn't have passes. Did we just... No. How did we get in? I remember we got in there and we're walking around it a bit. Yeah, good memories, a good time. I know that in the year it got a lot of the meme jokes that 2016 was the worst year, but genuinely it was a great year for me. So, do you plan to do something to celebrate the end of classes? Not really. I mean, I'm also taking summer classes, so I only get a week in between. And even then, the class is meeting up technically a little bit before the beginning of the semester for a whole complicated thing. But yeah, I think I just want to sleep. Quite frankly, just get caught up on all of the rest that I've missed out on. And yeah. Just got to get through it. You know, no matter what happens, this time on Friday morning. No, not this. This time in the morning, he says at 7:46 p.m. This time on Thursday, I will be done regardless. We snuck in. You used my name badge and I used my brother-in-law's. That's what happened. Thank you. There's a picture on Twitter with you wearing it. Okay, yes. Thank you. I remembered something like that, but not the specifics. So that was a fun day. That was a really fun day. I missed that. Oh, goodness gracious. Oops. I almost put my elbow on my keyboard. So yeah, wish me luck with this. Please, I need it. I really need it. Because again, I've been so focused on this project that I haven't put any time or effort into studying. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cass. And it's wonderful. This is the highlight of my week. And I'm so grateful for this. Like, there's a reason that you've seen how stressed I am, and I'm putting all this aside for this. Because genuinely, these streams are my favorite thing in the world. And it's just such a lovely respite. That's a good word. Wait, does that word mean what I think it means? Define respite. Yes, a short period of rest or relief from something difficult or unpleasant. Yes, exactly. And yes, it's wonderful for my mental health as well, Hannah. So thank you. Thank you. We're all gonna be okay. You know, this time next week, next Monday, let's regroup and well, you'll certainly see me better rested. I'll definitely say that. And it'll be good to, see you again, and it'll be good to just have time with no problems present. We need a cast flag. Wait, what time is it? Jeez Louise! I'm sorry. I thought it was still like maybe 7:30 at the latest. Wait, usually I hear respite? Is it respite? That's one of those words, oh my gosh, excuse me while I betray my homeschooler background, that I've only ever read. And I just assumed it was respite? Is it respite? Well, that's embarrassing. Oh goodness. Everyone write down great things that happened to you this week and we'll reconvene next stream. Yes, agreed. Deal. Everybody, we have homework. There you are. Welcome to the experience. And if you're in classes right now, you get even more put on your plate. And if you're not, you still get even more on your plate. But yes, I'm looking forward to sharing just the wonderful news all together. That'll be really good. The trouble with homeschoolers is that they read more than they hear. It's so true. Oh, it's so true. Oh, goodness. Oh, and yes, regarding Cast Fact, Cassidy says, because there was no stream last week, this fact is a two-parter. I'm ready. I'm more than ready. Also ready to shave. I think I'll do that. That'll be my reward, because I don't like the feeling of facial hair, admittedly. Maybe I'll try it out in the future once I can actually grow more than just this, like, creeper chin strap and a dad goatee. I look like my dad. My dad had a goatee growing up. And yeah, I feel like I look like him, but I cannot unironically pull off a goatee. So maybe I'll shave once I can actually grow something on these cheeks. But as for now, alas. Don't shave it, but it doesn't look good. It looks goofy. And I'm self-conscious. Admittedly, I need to buy a new razor. Maybe that could be my excuse that I use to justify it to myself. I don't know. We'll see next week. How about that? Oh, goodness. Okay, so what is that in the comments? Might that be a... We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. We just got a cast fact. Wonder what it is. Orchids are the largest of all flowering plant families, with 26,000 species worldwide. Wow. Two-parter, they also hold the world record for having the smallest seeds of any flowering plant. Wait, really? Huh. Well, today I learned. Thank you for that. Oh, was there lag on the video? Oh no! Oh no! For some reason, I've not been able to figure out exactly why, but my computer's been running really slow. Maybe it's because Apple just announced the new MacBook Airs. No, I don't know. It usually takes me like 10 minutes at the most to export a video from Final Cut, and today it took me about 3 hours. I don't know why. I mean, perhaps the fact that I was exporting it in 8K probably didn't help the situation, considering it's doing it on a fanless computer. But a fanless MacBook Air, too. But, you know. Wait, so how bad did it lag? Was it that you couldn't see anything? I hope not. Oh, I can't see. I can't go back and check it. Oh no. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, yeah, I just, apparently it makes YouTube show your video in 4K or 1080p in a higher bitrate playback, which is dope, and I want that. So I don't film in 8K. I do not have an R5. I don't have an 8K capable camera. But, you know, it helps hopefully the video look a little bit better when it plays back in 4K or 1080p, and that's pretty dope. It was just slow. I'm so sorry. I turned my computer off for a little bit. I need to turn my computer off again and keep it off for like an hour and let it fully reset everything. I can't do that during stream, so I'll do that right afterwards. But yeah, I probably should start wrapping this up. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week, genuinely. And yes, let's keep track of the really good moments and reconvene and share them together, because I think it'll be really good to communally share good news. Oh, a history fact. Thomas Jefferson had a second home, Poplar? I wanted to say popular, forest near Lynchburg, Virginia. Huh. I have some friends there. We got a the putting the loading emojis made that, Cassidy. How did you even get those emojis? Is that like a YouTube specific thing? How did that happen? Also, is it playing back well now? It looks to me like it's playing back okay, thankfully. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know exactly what happened there. I'll have to look into that. It reminded me of playing computer games as a kid where there was lag, but we didn't know any better. So playing regular speed years later was a treat and trippy at the same time. That's funny. Yeah, okay, it's playing back fine now. Okay, good. I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. That is rather embarrassing. Oh gosh, it's gonna be a long night. Wish me luck. It's gonna be a long day tomorrow, as that's when finals begin. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I can get through this. Just have to sit and do it. You know, the time is gonna pass regardless. So, and then once it's done, I never have to think about it again. And that's gonna be my main motivation. That sentence right there. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you, Holton. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Yovita. I'm gonna do my best. And I guess that's all that I can do. So I hope that you going in, and thank you, Hannah. I hope that going into this next week, you stay positive. You just have a really wonderful time. And you get good rest. You hear that, Yovita? Because I'm sure going to. Stay classy, stay awkward, stay in focus. Stay howdied, stay crunchy, oh goodness. And in the meantime, remember to stay wiped. Now back to work! Stay focused and stay in focus. That's what I should have said.